Hollywood has always been a place of glamour, fame, and larger-than-life personalities. When we think of the golden age of Hollywood, we picture dazzling red carpets, elegant movie premieres, luxurious mansions, and smiling stars surrounded by flashing cameras. To millions of fans, these celebrities seemed to live perfect lives. They had fame, they had fortune, they had beauty. They had everything anyone could ever dream of. But behind the bright lights and glamorous photographs was a very different reality. Many Hollywood legends lived lives filled with secrets, heartbreak, personal struggles, hidden romances, financial troubles, and sacrifices that their fans never saw. Some hid illnesses, others battled loneliness despite being adored by millions. Some gave away fortunes in secret, while others carried painful memories that stayed with them their entire lives. Tonight, we're stepping behind the curtain to discover the secret lives of some of Hollywood's greatest icons. Their stories may surprise you. Let's begin. Audrey Hepburn is remembered as one of Hollywood's most elegant actresses. Films like Breakfast at Tiffany's, Roman Holiday, and My Fair Lady made her an international icon. Her grace and kindness seemed effortless, but few people know that Audrey's compassion came from childhood suffering. During World War II, she lived in Nazi-occupied Holland. Food became so scarce that she survived on tulip bulbs and grass to avoid starvation. She witnessed violence, fear, and constant uncertainty. Those difficult years shaped the rest of her life. After retiring from acting, Audrey devoted herself to humanitarian work with UNICEF. She traveled to some of the world's poorest countries, helping children suffering from famine and war. Many people remember her for her beauty, but those who knew her often said her greatest beauty came from her heart. To audiences, Cary appeared confident, charming, and sophisticated. He starred in classics like North by Northwest, To Catch a Thief, and His Girl Friday. Yet behind that polished image was a man who struggled with deep insecurity. Grant often admitted that he felt like he was pretending to be someone else. He famously said, "Everyone wants to be Cary Grant. Even I want to be Cary Grant." Despite worldwide fame, he battled anxiety for much of his life. Seeking inner peace, Grant explored psychotherapy and personal growth long before it became common in Hollywood. His story reminds us that confidence on screen doesn't always reflect confidence in real life. No Hollywood icon remains more recognizable than Marilyn Monroe. Her smile captivated millions. Her films made her one of the biggest stars in history. But behind the glamorous image was a woman searching for acceptance. Marilyn experienced a difficult childhood, spending years in foster homes and orphanages. Even after becoming famous, she struggled with loneliness. She constantly worried that people admired her appearance more than her intelligence. She studied acting seriously, read extensively, and wanted to be respected as a dramatic actress. Unfortunately, many studios continued casting her in similar roles. Despite her success, Marilyn often felt misunderstood. Her life serves as one of Hollywood's most tragic stories. Before becoming one of America's most beloved actors, Jimmy Stewart served his country during World War II. Unlike many celebrities who remained home, Stewart enlisted in the U.S. Army Air Forces. He flew dangerous combat missions over Europe. By the end of the war, he had risen to the rank of colonel. The experiences changed him forever. Friends noticed he became quieter after returning home, although audiences continued seeing his warm smile in films like It's a Wonderful Life and Rear Window. Stewart rarely spoke publicly about the emotional impact of war. His humility only increased public admiration. Grace Kelly's life sounds like a fairy tale. She won an Academy Award. She became one of Hollywood's most admired actresses. Then, at the height of her career, she married Prince Rainier III of Monaco. Almost overnight, she left Hollywood behind. Many believed she had achieved the perfect life. But adapting to royal responsibilities wasn't always easy. Kelly sacrificed the acting career she loved. She devoted herself to public service, charity work, and raising her family. Although she remained graceful in public, close friends often said she missed filmmaking. Her story reminds us that even dreams can require painful sacrifices. Paul Newman was famous for his blue eyes and unforgettable performances, but perhaps his greatest achievement happened away from the cameras. In 1982, Newman created Newman's Own, a food company with an unusual promise. After covering business expenses, every dollar of profit would go to charity. Many believed the idea would never succeed. Instead, it became one of the most successful charitable businesses in history. Over the decades, the company donated hundreds of millions of dollars to charitable causes. Newman rarely spoke about these contributions. He preferred letting his actions speak for themselves. Although Mr. Rogers wasn't a Hollywood actor in the traditional sense, many celebrities admired him deeply. Behind the scenes, Fred Rogers quietly supported fellow entertainers struggling with depression, addiction, and personal crises. He answered letters personally, he visited hospitals, he comforted grieving families. Many Hollywood figures privately described him as one of the kindest people they had ever met. Sometimes the greatest influence comes not from fame, but from compassion. Elizabeth Taylor was known for her remarkable beauty and unforgettable performances, but one of her greatest legacies began during the AIDS epidemic of the 1980s. At a time when many public figures remained silent, Taylor became one of the first major celebrities to openly support AIDS research and patients. She helped raise hundreds of millions of dollars for medical research. She visited patients when many others were afraid. She used her fame to fight stigma and encourage compassion. Her courage extended far beyond Hollywood. What makes these legends unforgettable isn't simply their talent, it's their humanity. Behind every famous smile was a real person, someone who experienced fear, loss, joy, hope, love, regret, just like the rest of us. Their struggles didn't make them weaker, they made them relatable. Perhaps that's why audiences continue loving these stars decades after their films were released. Their stories remind us that greatness isn't about living a perfect life. It's about finding strength despite life's imperfections. Hollywood has always presented us with dazzling dreams, but behind every legendary performance was a human being facing challenges we rarely saw. Some quietly changed the world through charity, others overcame heartbreaking childhoods, some carried emotional scars, hidden beneath glamorous smiles, yet each left behind something extraordinary, not only unforgettable films, but inspiring lives. Which Hollywood icon surprised you the most? Was there a story you had never heard before? Share your thoughts and memories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey behind the silver screen, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us as we continue exploring the music, movies, celebrities, and unforgettable moments that made the good old days so special. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next nostalgic adventure.